Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. If you are new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you. I'd love if you'd hit that subscribe button before leaving and give it a thumbs up. And let's go ahead and get started. So today I'm starting off with a super cozy day in Florida. We woke up to cooler temperatures, which I'm excited about. It's been in the 80s. I know, horrible, right? Well, for us it is for the winter. So it's down in the 60s. So I'm enjoying this. If you do not own one of these, it's from Target. It's they're Gillian O'Malley sleep sweatshirts. I have several. They are so comfortable and you can wear them out. Like I did today, I have the cutest little hemline, so I will link that down below if you're curious. But I highly recommend them. Okay, so about the foundation. I went to Ulta and I wanted to try the Benefit Hello Happy. It says that it is a light to medium coverage liquid foundation with an SPF of 15, and it's going to give a soft blur effect. So I'm really curious to try this to see if it really does blur. And I love light to medium foundations. And I'm hoping that this is a good shade match. I got number 1, so let's go ahead and see. On one side of my face, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush to see what coverage we get, and the other side I'll use my dampened Real Technique sponge. All right, so when you open it up, I have the little mini one. It has these little cute little hearts with a smile and a rose gold top. It just twists off. So I'm going to just put a squeeze in here and see what we get, or if it's gonna come out. Nothing seems to be coming out. Okay. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, so there we go. It's a bit thick in consistency, which is why maybe it didn't squeeze out right away. The bottle's kind of hard to squeeze too. But it looks like it'll be a pretty good shade match. It has a little bit of an orange, not orange, but kind of like a brown undertone. But it doesn't look like it's going to be terrible. So this is the lightest shade that it comes in, so let's see. Okay, so on this side I'm going to use my brush because I have that blemish right up there and see how it covers. It is going into the skin. Oh wow, it's like melting into the skin. So I'm just kind of like pressing it right into my skin, kind of starting. I went right over, I don't know if you can see that blemish that was there. It was actually pretty dark and I'm having a hard time. I mean, you can kind of see it, but I'm having a hard time even seeing it. Like it covered it really well. I'd say right now with the brush, I'm getting medium coverage. And I'm really pleasantly surprised because a lot of times with foundation, since I have fair skin, I kind of see brush strokes if I use the brush. So I kind of prefer usually the sponge, but I am not seeing that with this foundation. My skin does, oh wow, it has like this beautiful, do you see that? A luminosity to it, but not too much. It looks like a satin finish, but my face looks like it's airbrushed. It definitely has that blurring effect that it was talking about. I mean, look at that. Compared to this side over here, you can see the redness and different things, and it's just like flawless. It has that, ooh, this is really pretty. Okay, on this side, let's see what we get with the sponge. I think I took a little too much, but it seems to be okay. Like it doesn't seem like it's going on terribly. Okay, so let's just press it in with the sponge. It is also going on really nicely with the sponge. I will tell you that you can automatically see, like you can still see a little redness as I'm doing it. This side, you're definitely getting more of the medium coverage with the brush. And right now with the sponge, I'm definitely getting more of the light coverage. But it still looks absolutely beautiful and it's going on effortlessly. And it is making my skin look airbrushed. And it still has that glow. I still feel like this side with the brush has a little more luminosity to it than the sponge side, which is unusual. Like I'm actually really liking the brush side more, and that's not usual for me. I mean, you can kind of see, do you see the difference? This side just looks like, wow. And this side you can see a little bit of redness and it's not as, I'm curious if you can build it up a little bit. Let me see if I can get more out of this bottle. It might be because I got too much. It might be because I got the mini size. Now I'm gonna not use all that. Let me see if I can build it up to a medium on this side. with my sponge so that both sides look even. I usually don't like the brush better, but I actually am preferring the brush on this one. Like I said, either one looks really nice. Well, that's good to know. So if you use a sponge, you'll need 2 pumps, but you can achieve the same medium coverage as you do with the brush. So if you want to save product and you have a brush that you like, or the e.l.f. Total Face brush, which I highly recommend, you'll use less product to get the medium. So if you want light coverage, use the sponge in 1 pump. If you like the medium coverage, I would suggest you start with the brush. And if you always want to go over it with a sponge, you can. But to save product, if you want that medium, just do it right away with a brush. It looks absolutely beautiful. My face does look blurred. It looks airbrushed. I'm very pleasantly surprised by it. It does not look like I need to set it with anything. It's not tacky at all. It's just beautiful. All right, let's see how my blush and my, highlighter go on top of it without setting it, because usually I set everything. So I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me blush in the shade Noon, and I'm just using my e.l.f. bronzing brush. So let's see how it glides over. It's not sticking to it. I mean, it feels like my skin is just like butter. It's just like whoosh, like my sound effect. It's just, wow, it's going on beautifully. I have to say though that the brush side seems to actually be gliding on easier than the sponge side. That's so weird. Anyway, the brush side, yeah, is definitely going on. I mean, they're both going on great, but this side I didn't feel any tug whatsoever. This side I felt a little bit of a tug. Wow, I'm really liking it with the brush. Okay, and I'm gonna add my favorite highlight. If you have fair skin, this Becca highlight in the shade Moonstone is so pretty. It looks absolutely gorgeous on the skin. So I'm just going to use a big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna just swipe it across the top of my apples, right above where I put that blush. And it gives the most beautiful, I don't know that you need it because this foundation makes your skin look wow in general. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end it with my dupe. This is my dupe for the Urban Decay Vice Lipstick in Morning After. It is the Maybelline Romantic Rose. It is a cool tone pink. But it looks so pretty. And for the price, you get the same look as the Urban Decay. And then I'm going to top it off with my favorite all-time lipstick. It is not sticky at all, which is the Supernatural by Revlon. It's so pretty. I wear this alone or over lipsticks. It just looks gorgeous. Okay. So there's my final look. I love this foundation. So if you're looking for a, it's not too expensive foundation, but it's definitely not something you can get at the drugstore. You have to go to Ulta or Sephora for it, or Amazon. This foundation is beautiful. It definitely gives that airbrushed, soft blur effect that it claims to. Looking, it does not really seem to be settling into my lines. Of course, it's settling in up here, but everything does that. But my cheeks, I mean, can you see that? It just looks like perfection. It looks so pretty. All right, wow. Like, I am really pleasantly surprised by this, and I'm really glad I picked it up. It does look like, as it's sitting on my skin, it does look almost like a half shade too dark for me right now. But this would be something that would be great for the summertime, because right now I can see a little bit of a difference being in the winter with my neck. But it's not like something I could not like do. Maybe if I lightened it up with some powder, I could do it in the winter. But it is so, so pretty. Okay, so here's my final thought. I love it. It is gorgeous. So I have combination skin if you're wondering, and I would highly recommend you go out and try this one. It's very, very pretty. You can get medium with a brush right away, or light with a sponge, or you could build it up as well to a medium, and it just looks beautiful on the skin. It's amazing. Really, really pretty. All right, it's been a while since I found a higher end foundation that I have loved. Like, this is really pretty. I really recommend that you try this. So I thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'd love it if you'd subscribe before leaving. Thanks. Bye, guys.